I'm Danny Jocelyn. I'm a cybersecurity consultant and assessor here. I discuss compliance with clients, and I do cybersecurity assessments mostly for CMMC Level 2, as well as some other types of cybersecurity frameworks to help evaluate their situation and kind of gaps and findings that they have so they can become compliant. I really like being able to meet with a bunch of different people, learn about their environments and their companies. I always like being able to hear like, yeah, you helped me with that, or we've been struggling with that for months and you made it look so simple or anything like that. Like I really like being able to kind of help people through their tougher problems in the compliance industry. Currently, one of the main things we go through is the CMMC Level 2 audit right now, which is basically the gold standard for DoD talking about certain information called Controlled Unclassified Information, CUI. And basically there's 110 controls they have to meet. After that, they go through an audit, and if the auditor comes back and says, yeah, congrats, you've met all 110, we're going to give you your CMMC Level 2 certification. There are steps past that, like continuous monitoring, which is where actually one of the requirements to keep that certification is every year you assess all 110 controls. That's kind of where our congratulations, we did a good job comes from.
The average client will take about 12 to 18 months to fully meet or implement all the controls that are required for CMMC. So it is best to start now rather than wait later, so that way you have the time to devote to making sure that everything's implemented correctly, and then when it comes time for your certification that you're ready to go and that everything's just not kind of a rush. And also the assessor, when you have your certification, they will want to see progress you've made. For example, for like the SOC, they're going to want to see that you've had monitoring for X number of months and that you didn't just start that service. Basically, you just need to be proactive now, and that way you're ahead of the game, if not at least prepared for CMMC when it becomes official.
You don't get contracts with big clients, you lose out on lots of money, lots of sales if you don't meet these requirements. The gravity of the situation really is that if you're not meeting some of these controls, you have vulnerabilities, you have gaps, you're a target. And in the defense industry base and the DoD and everything like that, that is a big red flag, because every day thousands and thousands of attacks go on against these companies.
A company can do a lot of things on their own, but there's certain things that just need a solution. So you have to correlate events, and it is almost impossible to do it without having a SIM, SIEM. So that we have a SOC service, and that provides a SIM solution. Other things for compliance, you have to have awareness training. We have a user awareness training program. You have to have protection software on your endpoints, and certain protections like that, security protections on your endpoints. We have an EDR service. You have to detect vulnerabilities in your environment before you can remediate them, and we have a vulnerability management service. So that is an example of how well-rounded our services are. Basically, almost anything you need to meet compliance, Mass Security offers a service for it.
There's a lot of regulation, there's a lot of complexity, there's a lot of things out there, fear, uncertainty, and doubt when it comes to cybersecurity. And what I want to bring, and Mass Security wants to bring, is to simplify that for folks. We're not here to sell you FUD, we're not here to sell you compliance, we're not here to make it a hard thing and complex, to trick you into doing things that you don't need to do. We're great at cybersecurity. So what we want to do, and what I'm really looking forward to, is differentiate ourselves from everybody else by just giving them what they need to be great at whatever they're trying to do.